A woman from Sunset has had a kidney transplant and 2 pancreas transplants. Medicaid pay for all of them. But now she is suing the state, claiming a bureaucratic mistake by Medicaid led to the loss of her pancreas and left her in failing health again. Ed Yates has the story.
I've lost my job. I can hardly drive. Most of the time people have to take me. Paramedics in the ambulance are at my house at least anywhere from 2 to 3 times a week.
Christina Mata is back to a time in her life she thought had passed. She was on the road to recovery from one of the most serious forms of diabetes. In fact, 18 months later, the second of 2 transplants of a new pancreas was doing so well, Christina had returned to school. Out here, she could walk without fainting. She was no longer on insulin. After being out of work for 5 years, she got a part-time job. But that was before. Medicaid apparently made a mistake evaluating her financial assets, and when she went to refill a prescription for anti-rejection drugs, the state refused to pay.
Couldn't sleep very much, trying to figure out how I was going to get it. My medicine's my life.
Without medication, Christina's transplanted pancreas was rejected by the body. Her health regressed. The diabetes returned. According to attorney Scott Egner, not only had Medicaid miscalculated her ability to pay, it had failed to give this 34-year-old woman prior notice.
The procedural due process requires that she is given a pre-termination notice that it's going to be terminated, and then an opportunity to have a hearing in front of a neutral person.
Since a lawsuit is pending, the state says it can make no comment at this time, but will at a later date. Meanwhile,
They didn't just take away my Medicaid, they took away most of my life.
Medicaid has since reinstated coverage, but attorneys say the damage has already been done. Ed Yates, Eyewitness News.
The lawsuit is asking the state to pay for Christina's medical expenses if necessary for the rest of her life.